Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. And for this video, this is what I'm going to be teaching us today, and it is called page navigation. Page navigation basically helps you to move over to different pages. Now take a look at what we have. You can see 0 to 10 here. This 0 just basically means this overview page here. And if we want to go and see every single company in details, because this is the top 10, we're then going to start clicking this and we'll just go to the link. So look at this. So I have clicked the link one now. And as you can see, it has brought me to the first page where I have my top one company in the unicorn companies. So when I click my second page, now look at what my second page is like. All right. So when I click to see my top third, and yes, here we have Elon Musk. So this is basically what it's going to do. We can keep on clicking everything and you're going to see all the different companies that were rated from 1 to 10. So let's just see the last company. And now you can see the 10th company in our top 10. So I'm going to be teaching you how to do this. And I'm also going to be teaching you how to work with the default Power BI's page navigation. So this is two ways you can work on your page navigation, which is the default one, which Power BI has given us, and how you can customize this particular one, to put whatever it is you want to put in there. All right. So let's get started, guys. So the first one is we're just going to go with the default Power BI's page navigation. That means however number of pages you have here, which I have like up to 13, although I hid these ones, but it's still going to show right here to take it to Power BI service. So I have like 13 or 14 pages right here. So I just want to get the page navigation for that. So in order to do that, I'm just going to come here to insert. We're at insert already. I will come to buttons. And when you come to navigator right here, you would see page navigator. All right, so hit on page navigator. And automatically, Power BI just brings out this thing for you. Okay, let's expand it. So you can see all of your pages are here. Okay, so I'll just bring this down here so we can see it. So let's just format it quickly to make this font more bold. Okay, now we can see a bit of what is written in there. Okay, so now you can see every single thing. Can you see the third here, second here, first here, table here, overview here, ByteDance here, Shane here, and all of my pages are just there. So if I go to the back now, you will see that the last page is Revolut, and which is what I have here. So basically, this is Power BI's default page navigation. So once you hit on button, go to page navigation, it just brings this out for you, and then you can format it however way you want to. Just come to format navigator. You can make the shape a rounded rectangle instead of normal rectangle. You can see rounded rectangle. You can pick that. I'm not just going to go. You can also increase the roundedness from here. Do you get? You can go to the style. You can make the font however color you want. Now the font is black. Say we want the font to be blue. Now you can see the font is blue, and this is at its default state. So you can also come to fill, and this is white. So you can put your fill color to anything. Let's just make it this color C. And now you can see it has changed, but this doesn't look good at all. So let's just leave it at white. Anyway, you can also put your borderline. You can turn on or turn off the borderline. You can turn on or turn off shadow. You can come to pages right here, and you can choose the one you want to show, right? So now we don't want this third to show. We're going to turn it off, and you see to leave. We're going to turn this off. We're going to turn this off. We're going to turn this off. So we want our page navigation to start from the overview, because this is what we have. We have the overview, and then we want to see this other top 10. So you can see, you can also format this, remove whatever it is you don't want to show, and leave the ones you want to show. Okay. So now we are done with the default Power BI's page navigation, and we want to go look on how we can create this. Okay, so for that, all I'm going to do is come to buttons. Okay, now I'm not going to navigator. I'm not going to choose any Power BI whatever. So I'm just going to go with this blank information, and now I have this. Look at how tiny it looks. Let's make this big. Okay, so now I have this right here. The next thing I want to do is to come and format it. So this is where all of the magic happens. Okay, so I'm going to come to style. I'm going to turn on the text. Okay. So now when I turn on the text, I will come to icon, and the icon type is information, right? But I don't want it as information. I want it blank. So I want this innermost area to be blank. Okay. So I'm just going to choose blank. And you can see it has disappeared. There is nothing there basically. So now we get to do whatever it is we want. Now let's just go and put in our text. So what we want to do is we want to get 0 to 10, right? So I'm just going to come here and put 0. And I am going to increase the font. Okay, so now you can see 0 sitting pretty right here. The next thing we want to do is we want to copy and paste. So we, populate however number we want. So for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to go all the way to number 10. I'm just going to work on 0, 1, 2, 3. So let's do copy and paste. So now we've pasted 1, 2, and 3. So we're just going to push that out. Now we have 0. This is the second one. 1, 2. I think I'm going to do 0, 1, 2. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you come here, you hit here, you come back to style, and you just make this what? You make this 1, right? Since we want to get the first page, you can see 1 has been written here. You come here, you make this what? 2. Okay, so now this is it. Then the most important thing is to activate the action, all right? So when you come to 0, for example, we're just going to go to action and turn it on. That is what we activate the page navigation. So turn this on. And then let's go downwards and see this. So this is telling you what type of action do you want? Do you want it to go back to the previous page? But we don't want that. We want page navigation. So we're just going to come here and you can see the different actions you're available to you. So now we want to do the page navigation. We're just going to hit on page navigation here, and then it's going to ask for the destination. All right. So when you come here, obviously you're not going to see the page overview. You're not going to see the overview page because that is where we're at. All right. So we're going to do this for the number 1. And now when we come to number 1, we're going to turn on the action as well. Then we're going to do the same thing. So come here, go to page navigation, and where is our destination? We want the number 1, and our number 1 is what? ByteDance. So let's just choose ByteDance. All right. Now, when we hit on number 1, it's taking us straight to ByteDance. So we're going to do the same thing for number 2, and we're going to turn on the action. Then come here and choose page navigation. Then under that, what destination are we taking it to? We're taking it to Shein. All right. So if we had number 3, we would come as well and choose what? SpaceX. So now if we hit, because we're not in Power BI service right now, we have to hit Control and then the link for it to move. So let's hit Control and the link, and this will take us to where? ByteDance. Now you can see ByteDance right here, okay, sitting pretty. All right, so let's go back to the overview page. So I will tell you how to bring in that same icon in here. So we're just going to do a simple copy and paste. All right, so for that, just hit on number 1, hold your shift button, and hold this. So now you've selected the 3 of them. We're just going to Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V, which is copy and paste. So I've hit my Ctrl+C right now. So I'm going to come over to ByteDance, which is our number 1 top company. And I'm going to, paste it here, and it's just going to show up here. So I'm going to paste this twice because I want to show us something, how to, work with this in 2 different ways. So I'm going to paste this again. Now I'm just going to push this here. All right, great. So I'm going to come back to Shein, which is our number 2. And I'm also going to paste this twice. Now we have 1. And we have the second one. So I'm just going to push this. Now let's work with Shein here, since we're already on this page. So we're going to come to this number 1. Remember, we haven't activated what number 1 is. All right, so we're going to come here. As you can see, the destination is none. So right now we're going to choose the destination as what? Overview. Okay, so we still have our number 1 as ByteDance, as you can see here, and our number 2 as Shein. But obviously, since we're in number 2, is not going to show. What we can do is come here, hit 0. Now let's format this thing in a way that is going to suit this page. So you can either do it this way, or this way that I have done it up here, or you can do it another way. So it's really easy. Let's come here. We're going to go to style. For style, our text will be in black, and we're going to get the fill color in red. Fill color. We're going to put it in red. Let's turn on the fill color, and we're just going to put what? Red. So now this is looking like, let me reduce the transparency. Okay, so this is looking like the color we have here for Shein. All right, so this is black. Maybe white would suit this font better. So let's come here. Let's come back to style, and let's go to the font and make this white. Okay, white pops out a lot more. So we're just going to do this for the second one, which is coming here, come to the font, make this white, and come to the fill color, turn it on, and let's make the fill color what? Red as well. So now you can see we can either have this as our navigation. If you really want like the color of your navigation to pop, you can have this or you can have this. And for this one, all we have to do is change the font color to red. So let's come here, come back to style, because style is where we are going to be doing every single thing right now. So for font color, we're just going to make it this red. Come here, and we're going to make our font color what? Red. What we have here is what we have here as well. And if you don't want the line or the borderline looking, red, you can decide to, so come to borderline. Let's make the borderline what? Red. So now when you come here, you're going to see this line has, changed to red. So however way you want it, you can say like this is fully customizable. Okay, so you can see this will have here, this will have here. You can even decide to make the borderline red while you make the inner line what? Black. So let's just try that with number one. And come here. We'll make the font this normal color, and we're going to make the line. So come to borderline, and we're going to make it what? Red. So let's see how that looks. So you can see the different types. The basic thing is just, what you've done, connect it, activate the action and connect it to the page you want it to be navigated to. You can also like make this smaller depending on your page size. So now let's go to our overview page. Here, we haven't activated this. Let me check. Okay, yeah. So we're just going to activate this to our overview page. We've activated it for the second one. Okay, so from here, let us go to our second page, which is the Shein page, and we're just going to click on number 2. And as you can see, number 2 brings us straight to this page. And now let's go see our overview page. And we're just going to hit Control and this particular 0 to take us to the overview page. So let's do that together. And now, as you can see, we are right here in the overview page. All right, so from the overview page, you can also, customize this however way you want. And you can as well click here to go back to ByteDance, or you click here to go back to what? The second page. And now, as you can see, I've been able to do all of this for this particular one. So it's not hard. If you want to do this and you're having like 10 pages, all you need to do is click your Shift key and just copy everything like this. Once you select everything, just copy and paste. So Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, come to style, and you change the font color. Once you put this font color, everything changes since everything is selected. For example, if I want to change this to black, you can see everything will change to black immediately. But I want it as white, so I'm just going to leave it here. All right. So you can also change the fill color. Say you want it as this orange. You see everything changes immediately. Okay. So it's not like so stressful, but I'm going to leave this back at my blue. All right. So I also did this for planner, which is number 6. So you can see this. All right, so this is what we have. So this is basically how you can do your page navigation this way, and the Power BI is the default way. All right. So hope you learned this and you will be applying this to your next visual. If you liked this video, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video. All right. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.